Be honest with me. How many hours this week have you spent second guessing something you already knew was right? You've got the strategy, you've got the skills, you've got the gifts, you've got the tools, you've done the work, but somehow clarity keeps slipping away. Not because you don't want to do what you want to do, but because you're not trusting yourself to do it. We're going to dive into this right now. Hey, beautiful human, it's me, Rebecca Wiener McGregor, and welcome to another episode of Effective Immediately, the show where we talk mindset, healthy emotions, leadership, abundance, and the subconscious shifts you need to make to have it all. All right, so because at 100K and beyond, strategy is not the problem anymore, right? The real edge here is self-trust. The person who is really successful and she's up-leveling, the thing she needs most is the ability to trust herself, right? And we know that our subconscious mind doesn't care about our goals, our vision, our happiness. It only cares about keeping us safe, right? So I want you to take all this in, be really loving with yourself, especially if I caught you right with that opening question. Be really loving. Just go through this with curiosity rather than judgment of yourself, okay? There is this big myth that we all need more strategy. If I just had the newest strategy, and I have been here, I have been caught in this myself with my subconscious mind, where if I just had the newest strategy, if I just had the next best thing, I would get to where I want to go faster. I could really step into this next level of my business, but it wasn't the strategy that helped me, okay? And I see this all the time with my clients, brilliant women who have invested in every strategy, every course. They've done 1 million masterminds. They've done all the coaching, maybe not 1 million, but you know, they have done it all and they still feel stuck. I have seen people go to coach after coach and then come to me because their subconscious mind still isn't allowing them to trust themselves the way they want to. Okay? The truth is that they don't need more strategy. They don't need more knowledge. They don't need more information. They need to get unstuck. They need to allow themselves to trust more deeply in who they are and what they want and their vision and the knowledge they already have, the wisdom they've already gained by getting to where they are right now. So what the truth is underneath all of that is permission. Permission to use the strategy they have, permission to use the knowledge they have, permission to take the steps and do the things so they can have the vision, the next level that they want, the next level of income, especially breaking through that 100K ceiling. Okay. Just take a breath and take that in, because we talk all the time about giving ourselves permission, right? But we know the subconscious mind is running a lot of the show. Almost 100%. Almost 100%. We're looking at 90% plus that the subconscious mind is running your actions, your behaviors, your thoughts, your beliefs so much. And your conscious mind is often where you go to judge yourself because your subconscious mind is running things that don't make sense to who you are anymore. You've grown past it. So you're thinking, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? What did I do wrong? Why is this not working the way it used to? It's because you're becoming someone else. And the old thoughts and beliefs that you had aren't serving you anymore. You may have gotten to that 100K mark or close to it with sheer grit, right? Just the push, the thought of there is something better for me. I have to do this. I need more time. I need more money. I need more freedom. I have to get this message out into the world, whatever it is. And now you want to break this next level. You want to get through this next level of income and you're feeling stuck. It's because you have become someone else. You've become the person who already made it to that level. So now you're going to need different things. So take a breath. I'm just going to share a little story here of a client that I had who had everything mapped out. Like type A, super organized, beautiful funnels and launches and you name it. Everything was so perfectly organized. But she couldn't green light herself because her brain kept whispering to her, what if this isn't the right move right now? She had it all ready. She had everything. She had done all the research. She had dotted all her I's and crossed all her T's. But her body, her mind, her nervous system was not letting her hit the green light and go. So when we worked together, she realized that she didn't have a fear of failure. She was afraid of being seen as powerful. She was afraid that that would separate her from other people, that they would see her as different because she felt more powerful. So once we rewired that subconscious fear, she didn't need a new plan. She needed peace to execute what she already knew, what she already had in the works. Sometimes it's something so simple, but we overthink and overdo and try to outthink and out-strategize everything that we've got going on because we just know that it's something to do with our mind, right? We just try to overthink and try to solve the problem, but you can't solve a subconscious problem in your conscious mind. I know that's like the big sting, right? That you actually have to ask for help. I know we talked about that last week in the podcast, Hyper Independence. If you haven't listened to that yet, go find it. Okay, anyway, let's talk about why the subconscious mind makes clarity seem unsafe, okay? Your subconscious mind is wired to keep you safe, not successful. Yes, I'll say it again. Your subconscious mind is wired to keep you safe, not successful. So every time you expand, new clients, more visibility, bigger numbers, bigger ideas, bigger plans, a part of your brain says, wait a second, we have never been there before. And it sends off all the alarms. Danger, danger, danger. This is not where we want to go. We haven't done this before, so we're going to stop it. It's not sabotage. It's protection. So the moment that you get down on yourself for sabotaging yourself, remember that sabotage is protection. Sabotage is your subconscious mind influencing your nervous system to keep you in the same and similar because the brain likes it when we're doing the same stuff, even if it sucks, even if it hurts, even if we feel stuck, even if we know there's more for us. Okay? Protection will keep you feeling smaller than you know you are because your subconscious mind has never been shown what safe growth feels like. Yeah, safe growth. So this is the real rewiring work, right? That was a little bit of a tongue twister. It's not mindset, right? It is part of your physiology. When your body, when your subconscious mind influences your nervous system and your body to hold more, and you feel safe doing it, your business can sustain more. Everything you do for yourself personally influences what you do for yourself in your business. You're the common denominator, of course, right? You're the common denominator in your business, in your relationships, in your friendships, in your spirituality, in your big vision, in your hobbies. Every part of your life is touched by who you are, your set of beliefs, where your nervous system is, what your subconscious mind and your nervous system allow. I know, take that in for a second, right? It's a lot. It's a lot of information that is all run by your subconscious mind. A lot of parts of your life, all run by your subconscious mind. And it will send up beliefs that you know are complete and utter bullshit. And you will catch yourself thinking things like, why did I just have that thought? That doesn't make any sense. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm about. Why would I think that? That's your subconscious mind. That's your subconscious mind saying, okay, if I get you distracted with this, if I stop the growth and we can focus on this instead, then I've kept you safe. I've kept you in the familiar. I know it's tricky, isn't it? It feels like your own body, your own mind are fighting with you. And the truth is, there is a bit of a fight there, right? Because your subconscious mind is afraid of growth. You're desiring growth. There's definitely resistance. But we can help heal your brain, heal your subconscious mind, help you get it on board and excited about where you are and where you want to go, so it will not see your success, your growth as dangerous anymore. It will be on board and help you embody that person, that version of you that already has your vision, your goals, your dreams. And it feels so freaking good to get out of that spinning place. So the real shortcut here then is having self-trust be the new currency, right? It is the shortcut. It collapses time because you're not fighting yourself. You're not spending that extra time going through things, rewriting, redoing, respinning all the stuff. It simplifies your strategy because you don't need to overcomplicate things to slow it down. So it removes the drag. It quiets the noise. It quiets the overthinking train, the spinning. I call it the spins. When we get into that place where we just thinking, trying to think into the problem, think out of the problem, think through the problem, think about the problem, think about ourselves and judging ourselves about why we're thinking like this. Does so-and-so think like this? They have the kind of life that looks like the kind of life I want. They've broken through this level. Are they thinking like this? I mean, so much time and energy is spent in overthinking in that protective state, so that when you shut down that noise, you have more energy. You are not stuck anymore. You have more traction, more momentum to get yourself to the next step. Doesn't that feel good? Because when you trust yourself, decisions get easier. And especially when you know yourself inside and out, you know your values, you know your boundaries, you know your standards, you know the way you want your life to be, decisions get easier because it's either in the standard or out. It's either in the vision or it's not. It's either part of the dream or it's not. And you can make your decisions very quickly, very easily, and save yourself tons of time and tons of energy stopping yourself from overthinking. And confidence then feels natural. And we don't have to attack ourselves with the word imposter syndrome, the phrase imposter syndrome. We don't have to talk about our mask. We don't have to talk about the persona that we have to put on in order to be the person that we want to be. We don't have to talk about being on. We just get to be. You get to be the same person in every area of your life with confidence. Yes, you'll still obviously recognize your audience and speak to who you are with at the moment. But you get to be yourself and be authentic in every area because you're not overthinking. You're not putting on fake confidence or trying to up-level your confidence. And then, excuse me, and then momentum feels sustainable. Because you're not using all your energy with all this extra stuff. You get to focus that energy on continuing to move forward, continuing to fuel your brain with positive things, continuing to focus on your vision, continuing to live in your intention. All those things that fall away when you're in protection mode. All those things that fall away when you are just trying to get through the day. All those things that fall away when you're just trying to keep up the level that you've got to while you know that you're meant for more. Okay, so give yourself a breath. I am here as your guide, your leader, your mentor through this. I will help you facilitate the subconscious shifts that need to happen in order for you to feel like the limitless CEO you are. The person who has the confidence, who has the vision, who's not self-protecting and stalling, but who is moving forward with intention and with a subconscious mind that's on board for the dream. And it's easier than you think, okay? Your subconscious mind can be reprogrammed so that success feels easier. It feels safer, and more wealth and more confidence become your baseline. You don't need to do more. You can do more if you want, but you get to trust more. So imagine being in a place where you've stalled yourself. You've stopped yourself so many times from doing the things that you know that you need to do to get to that next level that you want to be at. Now you get to do them. You get to feel good about it. You get to trust yourself through it. And then you get to see the results that you want so much faster. When clarity feels like slippery and like you just can't grasp that clarity because you're overthinking and overdoing so much, or things aren't coming easily to you ever. It always feels like, one of my friends called it the slog, like everything that you're trying to do is moving through this slog. That's old wiring. That's not you. It's not your conscious mind. It's not the you that's inside of you having the dream and the vision. It's old wiring. It's old protective wiring, and we can change that. So for your effective immediately moment of the week, put your hand on your heart and remind yourself, I can move forward with safety. It is safe for me to move forward. It is safe for me to take the next step. It's safe for me to green light myself. It's safe for me to hit go. It's safe for me to start. It's safe for me to continue. And if this conversation has resonated with you, I have 3 spots open in my Limitless Leader program, the year-long mentorship, high touch, it is the creme de la creme of my coaching programs, my mentoring programs, and it includes the subconscious wiring. It includes getting in touch with your standards and your values. It includes you becoming the woman that you want to be, to break through income ceilings, to step into your next level, and to really create your legacy. And I would love to partner with you on that. Wherever you see this video, there's either a link or a place where you can DM me. We know how to find all this stuff now, so please reach out and I'll get you all the details of how to move forward, how to get started. And if the program isn't right for you, we have other ones available for you too. We'll find the perfect thing, the perfect solution for you right now, okay? All right, be loving with yourself. Take really good care of yourself. Keep reminding yourself it is safe to move forward, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.